On October 18, 2021, deputies were called to the scene of a shooting in Lake Park, Florida. They found 31-year-old Jason Phillips lying critically wounded in the front yard of a residential property. Though he had multiple gunshot wounds to the chest, he was able to tell deputies that he'd been shot by his brother-in-law, Raekwon Williams. Jason was rushed to the hospital, but later succumbed to his injuries. Witnesses told homicide investigators that Jason, Williams, and other family members had been drinking at their home when a fight broke out. Shots were fired before Jason ran out the door, pursued by Williams. Deputies locate Williams and bring him down to the sheriff's office for questioning.
What's up, Raekwon?
What's going on?
How you doing, man? Feeling all right? What's wrong? Has anybody read your Miranda warnings? No? Okay. I'm going to read them to you, okay? I'm required by law to read you this, okay?
All right.
What's your date of birth, Raekwon? Okay. Not a juvenile, right?
No.
Okay. Last name Williams, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand all your rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do me a favor, just sign on the line right here, just indicating that I read you your rights, okay? On the top line right there. Do you live with Mama?
Yes, sir.
Raekwon? You do? How long would you say you've been living there?
I was staying there for like 5 years.
5 years? What did you have before that? Mind if I slide this over just a little bit?
We was staying somewhere else.
Okay. Okay. You guys were staying somewhere else? Okay.
Before that spot.
Who else lives there with you?
My mom, my sister.
Okay. LaShonda?
Yeah.
Okay.
My baby dad was staying with us too.
Okay.
And,
Jason?
Yeah.
Okay.
And probably like a few other people that was coming to visit.
Okay. But living there with you, who else lives there with you? Anybody else?
My mom, the baby, and
your sister
and her, the baby dad.
And Jason?
Yeah.
Okay. Damien, he's your cousin?
Yeah.
What's Damien's last name?
His last name Williams.
Williams as well?
Yeah.
What's his, about how old he is? Or his birthday?
He's like 28.
28?
I believe.
Roughly?
Yeah.
Where's he live at?
I'm not sure where he stays at, but I know he stays like 35th Street in the Raw.
35th Street in the Raw?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened yesterday, man? What happened at your mom's house, man? Between family?
Everybody was chilling and relaxing, right? So me and my cousin, we got into an altercation. We had a few drinks, but we just got into an altercation. Then my cousin, he just got mad all because I poured some of the liquor out my cup,
Mm-hmm.
And out of nowhere, I see him grab me. Then I'm on the floor. Then I'm like, "What's up with y'all?" I'm like, "Bro, y'all just seen this man? They talking about I'm like, man, I've been dealing with a lot of depression, man. I hear voices in my head and everything. I'm like, come on, cuz, why did you slam me like that? And I just went in the house, you know, and me and Jason, we was going at it too, but he had came at me with a little blade. He tried to come at me with a blade, and I just shot him, and I had left the house.
Okay.
I got put on my back, bro. It's proven.
What is it on your hand?
It's the cut from the little when I got put on my back.
Okay.
But Jason, he tried to come at me with a blade and all that.
Okay.
And I had a gun in my possession and I shot him.
Okay.
But I ain't never followed him nowhere. I had left the house.
Okay. So you and Damien got into it.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you say got into it, it was purely over just a little bit of liquor you poured out?
Yeah, I threw it out. Then, you know, he said he just got mad, you know, my cousin, but you know, we was gonna fight, but we didn't fight. He had got in his car and left.
Okay.
You know?
But
I
before
told
that,
everybody how I was feeling, like, come on, bro. Y'all kinda ganging up on me, bro. Like, come on, bro. I could have been at my girlfriend's house. I could have been at my baby mom's house right about now. I was trying to be there. Like, they kept telling me to come back. Then they bringing my friends over without me even knowing nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you and Damien got into it, he put you on your back, you said?
Yeah.
Like what, you guys were just tussling?
No, we didn't throw no hands or nothing. I'm on my back because I'm trying to, like, tell him to calm down, bro. It's just a little bit of liquor.
So it was like a wrestling?
Yeah, he pinned me down to my back.
Okay. At what point in time did Jason come at you with a blade? What, like, describe the blade?
When I was in the house.
Okay.
Yeah, because he thought I was mad and whatnot, and then he came at me with a blade, and I had my firearm on me, and I shot him.
Okay.
Then he ran down the street while I ran the whole nother way.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did the blade look like? Can you describe it?
It's like one of them blades that you could one of the box blades.
Okay. Like a box cutter?
Yeah.
Like one of those.
One of them things what you put up, like almost like a pocket knife looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
How big would you say the blade is? Can you describe it?
It's like that big.
Okay. Like the actual blade part?
Yeah.
Okay. And where did that blade go? Do you know?
I don't even know.
Okay.
I just seen him with it because we got into something one time. All I just told Jason to do was move his sandals out the way. He gonna tell my sister, hey bro, I'm gonna cut your brother, bro.
Okay.
Come on, man.
So what did he say when he came at you with this blade?
He was like, you mad too? You mad too? Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, like he trying to like come at me.
Did he threaten you with the blade?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He was like, I'll kill you, bro. Don't come at me like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause I was my brother them, I'm telling you, my brother them was trying to calm me down. My own friends, I had got mad at my own friend. I was like, bro, tell your brother to calm down to my brother. Cause the way I was feeling, like, it was all ganged up on me.
Okay.
I had about 7 against 1. My own big cousin slammed me on the floor. I just prayed I could have stayed at my female house, but I done got myself into this because of like the people's at my house. I was trying to stay away.
Okay. So you shot Jason inside the house?
Yeah.
Where? Where in the house were you?
By the kitchen table.
By the kitchen table?
Yeah.
Okay. Was there anybody else around that saw you?
Nobody wasn't in there.
Nobody was in there? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're Jason and I'm you. Okay? Show me how he came at you. Show me how that all
get
transpired.
mad at me?
Okay. Just like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he advance on you or anything?
Nah, he had the knife in his hand talking about something. Are you mad at me?
Okay.
Are you hot at me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what he said to you? Where did he have the blade? Down at his side?
He had it just like this.
Yeah, just like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, like, bro, chill. And I just shot him.
Okay. So where did you have the gun?
I had the gun like in my hand.
Well, you weren't
In
carrying
my
around the
right
house
hand.
the whole time. But
No,
you did.
yeah, I had picked up the gun off the table in my hand. It was like in possession.
Okay.
Yeah.
At that. Okay. So you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
You're right-handed. Okay. So he saw the gun in your hand.
Nah, he didn't see it.
Okay. But you said you had it in your hand.
Yeah.
So how did he not see it?
Because he didn't see it. Cause I seen him with the knife, but he didn't see the gun at all.
Were you standing like close to him?
Yeah, I had the gun like in the possession, like where I could pick it up.
Okay.
And we was kind of like far back from each other, but the point he couldn't see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened when let's say the gun was on the table. You said you picked it up from the table?
Picked it up
Okay,
from
so
like a little
stand
spot.
up. This is the gun. Let's move this out of the way. This is the gun right here, right? It's sitting on the table.
Yeah.
And I'm Jason. How far would you say?
We was like, come closer.
Closer?
He said, "Oh, you mad at me, bro, with the knife?" And I had picked up the gun. I just boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
At him.
How far would you say that Jason was from you initially?
He was like 2 feet like from stabbing me.
Like 2 feet away from you?
Yeah.
So about here, maybe?
Probably like 3.
Okay, so
Cause he was sitting down getting up.
So show me how you grabbed the gun off. So you said you had it in your hand. So was it in your hand or the table?
Listen, he was sitting down, say if he was sitting down right there, right?
Okay. Yep.
So I'm like right here.
Okay.
I'm like, he like, you mad at me, bro? Are you mad at me? And I just said, oh shit.
So was he seated or were you seated?
He was seated.
Okay, so he was seated.
With a knife on him.
Okay. But that's different than what you just said. You said he was up and he had the knife.
Yeah, he got up.
Oh, he got up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was sitting down. He had got up like, oh, bro, you mad at me? What the f wrong with you?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you grabbed the gun.
I grabbed the gun off the table and shot him.
Okay.
But I left the way. I ran the whole different other way.
Okay. So let's talk about that. You mentioned that a couple times now that you ran a whole nother way.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think you're telling me the truth about that part. All right.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, I did. I ran the different way.
So where did he run once the shooting occurred?
Listen, when he got shot, I seen him run outside, but I was blacked out. I ain't know what I seen him run, but it's just I don't know. I think he ran on the front side, not while I was ran on the back, and I had ended up seeing him again. I'm like, I don't really remember, bro.
Okay. Which door to the house did he run out of?
I think he ran out the he had to run out the front door.
The front door?
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't run out the back door where that little patio is in the back there to your mom's house?
Nah, I think I ran back there.
Okay. And so where did you go after the shooting?
Where did I go? I had left and went somewhere.
Where? Where'd you go?
To a friend's house.
Okay.
Like,
did you leave through the front of the house, the back of the house? Which way?
I went through the back.
To the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I got videos that show you running in front of the house.
In the front?
And running after Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Still with the gun in your hand.
But the gun ain't had no bullets in there. Had no bullets in there.
Okay.
That's the thing about it.
Okay. Is that because it jammed?
No.
No? You fired off all the rounds?
I just fired off all the rounds in the house. Then I ran. Then I think I had ended up seeing him, but I ain't know like was he like in critical condition, like was he like he got hit in his heart or anything.
Okay. Why were you running after him as he was running east down Day Palm Drive? Like he was running towards 3rd.
I don't really know. I ain't even see myself running after him. I don't even know how we even met up with each other like that, to be honest. Cause I end up seeing my friend too. Cause I'm running because that's a crime. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I was trying to stand my ground.
Okay.
I'm disabled, man. You feel me? Like, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you running after him for? What was the purpose of you running after him? What were you trying to accomplish with that?
I didn't even like see him like in my possession.
Okay.
I'm steady running. I'm blacked out, running all over the place. I end up seeing my friend as I'm running. I see 3 other people as I'm running.
Okay.
I ain't even like, I've been shot him in the house though. I'm telling you everything the truth. I shot this man in the house. Then when my gun, when I threw the gun, I had threw it somewhere. I forgot where. But yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't even following him or nothing. I had shot him in the house though.
Okay. How many times do you think you shot him?
At least 4 times.
At least 4 times?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you do with the gun?
I had threw it somewhere.
You threw it somewhere?
Yeah.
Where?
Like in the bushes somewhere.
All right, listen to me. Let's get serious, okay?
Yeah.
You know there's a lot of kids that live in that neighborhood, all right?
But the gun ain't had no bullets in it.
I know, but do you want some little kid to find this gun and play with it?
Hell no.
Right. So it's imperative that you tell me where you think you threw it so I can go and get it at least. You know what I'm saying?
It should be like in the alley somewhere.
In the alley somewhere?
Yeah, like around where the bushes are.
Okay. You don't remember exactly where?
I don't remember exactly.
Like, did you throw it or did you just place it?
I throw it.
Okay.
I just threw it in the alley.
Okay.
Where the nearest bushes are.
Like closest to Third, maybe? Like
it was in behind my house in the alley, but I just don't remember. It was like some bushes, it'd be trees back there. You know, I just threw it, and that was that.
Okay. Why'd you shoot him? Why did you shoot him?
Because he tried to come at me with a knife.
Okay. Any other
He tried
reason?
to threaten me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he drop the knife once you pulled out the gun?
Nah, he ain't dropped it.
He never dropped it?
No.
Okay. What do you think he did with it?
I don't know. It probably dropped out of his hand.
Okay.
Cause he was holding his chest like.
Okay.
Like, bro, you crazy, bro.
I'm gonna have you look at a video real quick. Okay. I just want you to tell me who these 2 individuals are in this video. Okay. Who's that right there? And who's that?
That's one of my friends.
That's one of your friends?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's this right here? Who's that right there with the gray
That's
shirt?
Jason.
That's Jason?
He right in the front with it.
Okay. So that's Jason, and who's that right there?
That's Twigs, my friend.
Twigs?
Yes.
You sure that's not you with the gun in your hand?
Yes, that's me.
That is you?
But the bullets was out though. It was out the chamber.
Okay, so it's not Twig, it's you.
Yeah, that was me. I couldn't see it.
Okay. So what were you doing at that point? What were you doing with the gun in your hand at that point?
Getting rid of it.
Getting rid of it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's in the black bag that's in the car that you brought out of the apartment?
That's my clothes and whatnot. I have money in my wallet and everything. I had my phone on me and all that, and some little bit of food.
Okay. Gun's not in there?
No, sir.
It's not in the car at all?
Nope, not even on me. I got rid of it.
Okay. And it's not in the apartments that you were... Whose house is that, by the way, anyways? Where you were? Where you came out of the apartments?
That was my sister's shop.
Your sister?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Tracy Williams.
Tracy.
I was in her shop.
Okay. When you say shop, like that's her house?
No.
No? What kind of shop?
Beauty salon.
Beauty salon? Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. What's the highest level of school you completed?
12th grade.
High school?
Yeah, I graduated. college career.
Okay.
Business administration.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to tell me about what happened inside the house? Anything else?
Yeah, about me and Jason's situation, Jason has been threatening me. He has been doing me wrong, and I kept telling my mom about the situation, but she never did nothing. She never wanted to kick him out, so I was the one that would leave, and I let everybody do what they want to do, because I had a studio at my crib, and you know, I just had to, you know, I just, man, I couldn't take it, and plus, we was all drinking, we blacked out. Everybody just ganging up on me. Like, I'm trying to hold my composure. Man, I can't even do none of that. I got everybody in my ears. I got my cousin talking about me taking his stuff back and all. Then, as soon as I come in the house, walked in, I walked back, trying to leave. Jason come at me with the knife, trying to threaten me, man, talking about some, yo, man, you still, man, what the f wrong with you? Yelling all at me. So I just, man, what's wrong with you, bro? And that's when I just shot him.
Okay. Jason lives at the house too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So all those things that you just described to me right now about how, you know, Jason was this or Jason was that, do you think any of those reasons amount to you shooting and killing him though?
I mean, he did come at me with a weapon too.
Okay. I understand.
I'm really disabled, man. I think he disabled too. He been in and out of jail. I ain't never this my first time doing some crime. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, like, man, I feel bad, man. I wish I could have went to my woman's house. My peoples kept calling me back, like, I'm going through a lot right now. I have a child coming to this world. Man, I'm a producer, bro. This can mess me up right here, man.
You realize that Jason is your sister's, you know, baby daddy and, and the father of your nephew, right?
Yeah.
And you were okay with just taking his life?
No, I wasn't okay with that.
Okay. Why didn't you stay there? Why'd you leave? Why'd you make us come find you?
Because about turning yourself in, I wanted to get myself right out here in this world before I turn myself in.
Okay.
Because I don't really know what the outcome gonna be.
Okay.
From what I'm telling y'all, I don't know what y'all want to do upon me. You know, I just, it's not that I'm running away. I was gonna turn myself in eventually.
Well, you were saying that you were just defending yourself.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I'm asking you that question. You know.
Right.
So now, I'm just curious, but was he ever able to strike you with the knife or anything?
He didn't have a chance to.
He didn't have a chance to?
Okay. But he do bully me. Okay. He way older than me, way bigger than me. Like, come on, bro. I'm not doing nothing to you, bro.
Okay. All right. Sit tight for a minute. Be right back, okay?
All right.
So, for the most part, I think we've talked about relatively everything, all right? I just want to kind of go over it one more time to make sure I got the story straight, okay?
Yeah.
So, tell me from the point where you guys are drinking and you and Damien get into it.
Yep. I got slammed on my back.
Okay.
My knees hurt, everything, bro.
Okay.
Everybody just telling me to calm down, just telling me like, man, you tripping, like, hey, man, I'm not tripping, bro. Me and my brother get into it, everybody fight, but, man, I wish I wasn't there.
Okay.
I wish I wasn't in there. I gotta face some time, man.
Okay.
Just wish I wasn't even in there. So, like,
when you say everybody's ganging up on you, like maybe they were giving you a hard time, like, hey, Raekwon, man, you shouldn't be doing that, or hey, just chill out.
it wasn't even. I felt no. I told them how I felt because I hold a lot in. I told you, like, man, I be hearing things in my head, I hear voices and all that, man. Man, listen, bro. My cousin body slammed me. I didn't know I was even on the floor. All I did was throw it out. Got a little water on him, little liquor on him by mistake. Then he like, bro, what the like? Got mad.
This is Damien.
This is my cousin.
Yeah. Okay. So then what happened?
He put me on the floor. Everybody broke this up. You feel me? Then I just kept moving everybody out the way. But my mama, she never touched me or anything. She just was like, calm down. Then I think she left. Then, I had walked in the house. You feel me? I just was like, then that's when I had came back. Like, then I had put the gun on the table. Then, Jason had came at me with a butcher knife from like, he was sitting right here and I was standing like right there and I just shot him.
Okay. Can you describe that butcher knife to me?
It was like one of them grip butcher knives with that flick up.
That flick up?
Yeah.
Okay, like a pocket knife?
Yeah.
All right. So I want to go over that part with you. All right, because at first now you said it was a box cutter style. Now
I can't even see what it was, man. He carried knives, man. That's all I could tell you.
Okay, so let me get something straight. Were you inside the house and Jason came inside, or was he inside and you came inside?
No, he didn't even come inside until I seen him.
Okay, so you were inside the house?
Yeah, but I ain't even see him when he was in the house though.
Okay, and what was he doing inside the house?
He was like minding his own business. That's when I came from out the back. Then I had placed a gun on the table. I'm like, this man got a knife in his hand, like, and he was like, you mad too? Then, he was like, then I just grabbed the gun and just shot him.
Okay.
Right in the house. But when we ran the same way, my gun already had bullets out of there.
Okay.
I already had unloaded the clip.
So
I
Jason,
had like a few bullets in there. That was it.
From where Jason was, you said he was seated, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So from
then
where
he got up.
From where he was, could he have seen the gun that was on the table?
Nah.
No?
He didn't see it.
Explain that to me. Why couldn't he see it?
Because he was faced the other way. We was all blacked out.
Okay, so he couldn't see the gun.
No.
Okay. I'm just curious because typically, me, if I see a guy with a gun and I got a knife, I'm just taking off. I'm running.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not bringing a knife to a gunfight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He didn't know.
He didn't know.
Yeah, because he big for bullying and he quick to want to stab.
Okay.
Okay.
So you said he stood up out of the chair and then came towards you.
Came at me with the knife.
Okay.
And I just shot him.
Okay. Before you shot him, did you say anything to him? Did you try to retreat? Did you say, "Oh, put it down, man"? No.
Didn't say nothing to him.
Okay. Okay. And then so when you walk into your mom's house, okay, if I'm standing at the front door looking south,
it happened by the double doors.
The kitchen's over here.
Yeah, it happened in the kitchen.
Okay. Right. It happened over there by the double doors in the kitchen? Okay. There's some defects to that door. So if you're standing looking south, okay, on the other side of the kitchen, there's a door that leads to the patio outside. There were some defects in that door. Like some shots were fired towards the door. Is that the door you ran out
of? I'm not even sure right now.
You're not sure?
I think I ran out the back and to the front, to be honest,
So you would have ran out that door and then came around to the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really thought I ran in the back. I'm drunk. I'm drunk and blacked out. I know what happened, but it's just the whole fighting situation.
Right.
That happened so fast, man. That happened so fast. When I got slammed, man, my knee hurt right now, man.
So let me ask you
My
something.
knees, man.
You said you believe you shot him 3 to 4 times inside the house?
3 times,
Three
4
times?
times, yeah.
3 or 4 times?
The other
Okay.
times I could have missed.
Okay. The other times, that's what I want to talk to you about. As you guys are running around the house, witnesses say that they heard additional shots.
Yeah.
Did you fire some more shots at him?
Nah. It was the bullets. Bullets was gone.
Okay.
It probably jammed on me, you feel me? And I seen the bullet like flick out, but after that, I threw the gun.
Okay. So when you guys were outside of the house,
Yeah.
like running up towards the front of the house and going east,
Yeah.
did you fire some more rounds like out of that gun?
I probably did, but it wasn't at him.
Okay.
Probably did it at the floor because as I was running, I seen one gun sticking, like bullet sticking up, so I just let that go and it fell down.
So why would you fire rounds into the dirt if you just tried? What was your intention with picking up that gun off that table and firing those shots at Jason? What was your intention?
He came at me with the knife.
I know.
I just thought he was trying to stab me.
Not my question. My question is, what was your intention? What did you aim to accomplish? What did you aim to do?
What did I aim to do? I aimed to stand my ground.
Okay. Did you aim to? You tell me. What did you aim to do? What did you aim to accomplish?
I was aiming to injure him.
You were aiming to injure him?
Yeah.
Okay. So the shots outside of the house, the additional shots.
Yeah.
As he was running away from you, right? Because that's what he was doing. He was running away from you. Yes.
Yeah.
Is that fair to
say?
He
was going somewhere else.
Okay.
I was trying to go another way.
Well, not really.
We went the same way. As you can see it, he's like in the people's grass, and I'm running on the sidewalk.
Right.
But then that's when I hit like a cut.
Right.
Then I went through the alleys and I threw the gun.
Yeah, you realize that same cut that you hit, that's the same cut that Jason hit. So that leads me to believe that you were still pursuing him. You weren't going in a different direction. If you were going in a different direction, you would have went east, he would have went west.
I really did.
Yeah.
If you pay attention to it, like I told you, the bullets, I shot them in the house.
Okay.
Yeah. I had probably 2 bullets sticking out my clip.
Okay.
Sticking out the open bar. The slide, yeah. So I probably shot that one on the floor because he was like, "Oh, I'm shot." I'm like, "Oh shit. Oh shit." Like, damn. I wasn't even thinking oh. And I cocked it. Bullets, 2, 3 bullets fell out at the same time, and I just shot at the floor. And after that, I ain't even see Jason.
Would it be fair to say that if you had no other intention of hurting Jason, you would have stopped right where you were at and left the gun where it was?
Yeah.
Okay, but you didn't do that, right?
No.
You kept running after him, right? Is that right?
I didn't really chase him down.
Okay, but you were right. You were
I
right.
was right there by him.
And you still had the gun in your hand, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why would you do that to a man that you don't intend to kill? Why would you do that? That's what animals do. They hunt their prey down until they kill it, right?
Right.
Well, that's what you were doing.
Not necessarily. When you gotta understand this, boss. He came at me with a knife.
Okay, but he's no longer coming at you with a knife at this point, right? He's running away from you. He no longer
I think
poses.
he got shot.
Right, but he no longer poses a threat to you. But you're still coming after him with a gun in his hand, in your hand.
Right.
Is that true?
That was true.
Okay. Why?
Because
you stand your ground inside your house, right?
Right.
So outside the house, what were you doing?
I was running to hide.
You were gonna hide?
No, I was running to hide.
Oh, you were running to hide.
I didn't notice me running his way.
Okay.
As soon as he got hit, I didn't even hit him no more. I shot at the floor, and I threw the gun. I wasn't shooting at him or anything. Because I seen a little bit of people outside, as you could see the video.
Sure.
I see people outside. I just quit. I quit trying to shoot him.
Okay.
When I see him holding his chest, I quit shooting him. I mean, we kind of did run the same way, but I had went through the other way while he went through the other way.
Are you a convicted felon?
No, sir.
Never been convicted of felony?
No.
Okay. And you're how old? 22?
22.
22? Okay. Do you have a license to carry a firearm in Florida? No?
Nope.
Okay. All right. All right, man. Anything else?
What's the time management of this?
We're finishing up some paperwork now. Okay. You're going to be taken down to the Palm Beach County Jail and booked. Okay. On charge of the first degree murder with a firearm. Okay.
All right.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, what's the time limit of first degree murder?
That's not up to me. It's
up
going to be up to the judge. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Raekwon, what I'd like to do is I'd like to put you in a police car, drive you back over there, and for you to show us exactly where you believe you threw the gun. Are you okay with that? Because we really need to find this gun. You know what I mean? I don't want a kid, I don't want a 2-year-old, playing in the garden or in the alley or something like that, finding this gun. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to do that in just a little bit, okay? Just finishing up some paperwork, and then we'll take you back over there, and you can show us exactly where, okay? All right. You okay with water? You need some more? You okay?
Yes,
okay.
Hey, buddy. Come on, we'll get you going because we gotta move you. I gotta put handcuffs back on you, okay? I'll put it in the front, okay? Yeah, go ahead.
We'll be all right.
I'm getting them ready. We're coming. I'm sorry?
Can I use the bathroom?
Yeah, come on. Devil. I'm on the earpiece, go ahead.
Raekwon Williams was found guilty of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison without the possibility of parole.